Yeah, I'm back with another video. Um, see what I was gonna talk about on this video. Um, yeah, I be sitting here thinking sometimes like how at this point is people still acting like this at this point. That's what I'd be surprised at. How is people still acting like this at this point? You know what I'm saying? Because it was one thing a few years ago when I was on Facebook and they was ignoring me and stuff. That was one thing. But this seems way worse than Facebook. It seemed like people should be able to see that this is way more serious than it was back on Facebook in 2019 or something. You know, this is way more serious. You know, like I said, 2019, I really didn't know how bad it was. You know, I was kind of aggravated from not getting no likes and stuff, but it wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't really, it wasn't nowhere near how it is now. Now I really know, like, people that really showed me how you know, it looked like they, I mean, that's what they actually saying. People that really showed me how much they don't like me. You know, they just showed me that now. People that really showed me that. You know, in 2019, I ain't know that. Like when I was in Los Angeles, I ain't know everybody ain't like me. I ain't know that shit. I ain't know that in Philly or Seattle. You know, but recently I know now. I first started to kind of realize it in Alabama. Like these people really don't fucking like me. Really, like really don't fucking like me. At first I was just kind of figured like, man, you know what, it was already obvious that some people didn't like me, but I didn't know it was. I would have never thought it was this bad over a fucking butt comparison. How the fuck I'm hated this much over a butt comparison? I don't know how could somebody explain that shit to me. Over a butt game. How the fuck you get hated this much over a damn butt game? I'm like, what the fuck? So now you see why I never would have thought I was hated this much. Now you see why I wouldn't have thought that. Now you see why I didn't know. How the fuck I'm gonna know I'm gonna be this hated? Why would I even think that? Who would think they could get this hated over a damn butt game? Where they just comparing people naked? How the fuck was I supposed to know I was this hated from that? So yeah, when I was in Los Angeles, and Seattle and Philly and stuff, I never knew I was this hated. You know, never knew, not even close. You know, I knew it was embarrassing, but embarrassing and hate ain't the same thing. That ain't the same thing. I knew it was embarrassing. I didn't know about all this hatred. I didn't know about that shit. So, you know, so I first started kind of really realizing that shit in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I'll be then what's even more crazy that don't explain the hate. And I'm not gonna say each and every person. I know it's not everybody, but it's too many. You know, it's not everybody, but the percentage is too high. Like for example, when I was trying to find a girl to help me promote other girls to be in my video, I probably asked about 15 girls when I was trying to promote on Facebook, I probably asked about 15 girls, just to let you know what the percentages is. I think it was like 2019, no, 2018, before I even left Baton Rouge. I asked about 15 women in Baton Rouge just to promote some shit on Facebook, and I was paying them. And only one girl out of that 15 did it. You know, the other, most of them just ignored it, and then maybe two of them might have talked for a little bit and then started ignoring it. Two of them might have asked a few questions. I think two of them asked a few questions and then they just ignored it. So out of 15, it was like one girl who did it. So that's the percentages I'm at. If you want to know how many people don't like you and shit, you know, that's like more than 90%. That's like over 90%. What, you know, that's probably 95%. So, oh man, what is that? A helicopter or something? Shit. They come and fuck the video up. Oh, that's a train. Yeah, so that just go to show you what, you know, if you wanna, if that was like a measurement, you know, of how many people like me and don't like me, or respect me, don't respect me, whatever you want to say, you know, it's a mixture, like, respect, you know, hate, respect, all that shit go together, you know. So it was 1 out of 15. That was 2018. When I hit up 15 girls, only one of them did it. Two of them asked a few questions and then ignored it, and the rest of them just ignored it. So that 1 out of 15, that's, you know, 1 out of 10 would be 90%. So 1 out of 15, that's over 90%. You know, so it's about 95% of people that you could probably say don't fucking like me. Nah, 5% is a low amount, but you ain't gonna even hear from that 5% if they know that 95% don't like me. Most of them ain't gonna bother saying nothing, cause they don't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna, you know, they ain't gonna wanna get attacked by that 95%. You know, you probably won't hear from that 5% until I get my money. Then the 5% might start saying something. They ain't gonna say shit while I'm broke, you know. You know, 5% could still be a lot of people. You know, that's still, you know, some millions. Is it 5%? What's 5% of? Yeah, that's still some millions out of the country. That's still some million. That's still a few million people. But you won't hear from them when I'm broke like this. See what I'm saying? And then I did another one where you could kind of get a guess when I was looking for girls to get in my rap video. Now this time I didn't ask 15. I only asked about 5, and one of them did it, but 4 of them ignored it. So if I asked 20 women, so I asked 20 women for 2, and out of those 20 women, it was 2. So 18 women just ignored it. You know, I don't know if it was exactly 15, but it was around 15. I know it was exact. I think it was for sure 5 on the video, but I don't know how many it was on the I don't know how many it was. I don't know if it was exactly 15, but it was around 15. I don't remember the exact amount that I had text. It was around 15. So out of about 20, you know, I got 2. 2 women responded. I don't know if it was exactly 20, but it was around 20, you know. So that just goes to show you how many people don't like me compared to how many people do. So it ain't really everybody, but it's damn near everybody don't like me, you know. Now should it still be like that? I don't see how it's still like that. You know, you should have some more people liking you at this damn point. I mean, when you see all the shit out, all these videos I'm doing to get them so they won't go to hell. You know what I'm saying? How you hate somebody that's trying to keep you from going to hell? Fuck. I can't figure that one out. You know, and you can't say it's that I'm just saying that so I get paid, because you know obviously I want to get paid, but you can't say that that's why I'm making all these videos, because if the Most High want to get me paid, he, even if y'all don't pay me, he can still get me paid another way. So you know I ain't just doing it. You know, so you can't say I'm just doing this to get paid. Because that would be like saying, well, if y'all don't never pay me, I won't never get paid. No, if the Most High want me to get paid, he'll wait for y'all to pay me, and then once he gets tired of paying, once he gets tired of waiting, if he still want me to get paid, he could get me paid another way. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even say that. You can't even say I'm just doing this so y'all pay me. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know how long this video gonna be. But yeah, man, a nigga doing all kind of shit. I mean, I done made so many damn videos. I'm gonna just have to go back and listen to them. You know, I ain't even had space on my phone. I uploaded them to YouTube, most of them to YouTube. You know, of course, those being stolen. You know. I mean, damn, the public had to steal everything. They had to steal all my shit. If they could have just supported some of the stuff, I'd be a millionaire. They had to steal everything. I mean, I did a whole video game demo, and I'm guessing they probably stole that. I did a whole video game demo. I did a push-up video where I broke the world record doing push-ups. I did a bench press video where I'm benching like 400 and something pounds. You know what I'm saying? I done dropped a whole rap album. You know, I done did 2 NBA drafts with the rankings, with NBA stories. You know what I'm saying? I used to do all them Facebook Express things on my website. And then of course all them booty games that they done did behind my back. You know, so too much stuff. I done too much stuff as far as in the entertainment area, to where I didn't get paid for none of that stuff. Like, y'all had to steal everything. Like, what the fuck? They stole it. Then you wonder why I'm broke and ain't got no money. Y'all stole everything. And you wonder why a nigga broke. You stole everything. It ain't like I'm just some bum nigga who just lay around and never do nothing, ain't never did nothing. I just told you a whole bunch of stuff I done, and y'all stole all of it. So man, fuck. Not to mention, I'm gonna say this again, driving all over the country like that to do them rankings. Them rankings wasn't just like a snap of the finger. You know, them rankings wasn't as easy as it looked. Nigga really had, you know, you see them rankings how they got put together and stuff, but it's not as easy as it looks. You know? Nigga had to drive all around the fucking country and stand in those stores for hours, you know, to find them girls. Shit wasn't that easy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that I hated, but it was still, you know, it wasn't like, you know, it was still some work that went into it. Like, I ain't gonna say I hated the shit. I like doing bus shows. I don't mind driving and stuff. So, but still, sometimes I did get tired of standing in them stores for a long time. You know, sometimes I did, but shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you hate somebody that's putting in a lot of effort to get you to heaven. Like, what the fuck? You hate that person? The person putting in a lot of effort to get you to heaven. You know, I really don't want to see all these people go to hell. Now, whether they believe it or not, you know, I really don't want to see all these people go to hell. I don't want to see that shit. Fuck. Yeah, but it feel like you still getting hate from the people that you trying to help. Fuck. You know, cause the Most High the one saying, and I agree with him all the way, but the Most High the one saying the public need to pay you back for all that. Some of that money back. All that money they just stole from you all the years. You know? Remember when I told you I was Superman, I was Superman or whatever, like Superman, I guess. That's what I got a Superman sign a few years ago. So that's why I started saying I was Superman too. I might be, I don't know. But I don't ever talk about the Superman stuff because that was like, I think I found that out in like 2019 or 2018. I mean, I posted a few times about it, but I don't say that too much. I mostly just say the chosen one, and now recently I just thought, at first I was just saying the chosen one. Now I just started saying the king. But that's the same thing or whatever. But you know how the Superman thing, the movie called Justice League, this is like a super injustice right here. Like, this ain't no justice at all. This is horrible. Like, you really need justice. And it's the public, you know? People think because everybody doing it that it's okay for them to do it. Like, it's wrong. It's fucked up. And you just stole so much. And for so many years. You know what I'm saying? Obviously wrong. You know, I'm basically telling you something you already know. But if you ain't doing nothing, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what I was finna say? Yeah, they was the one, Black Lives Matter. They was the one hollering about no justice, no peace. You know, and they call this justice. They call this justice. Y'all should expect no peace then. If that's the case, y'all should be expecting no peace, cause y'all know this ain't justice. Y'all should be expected. Y'all shouldn't even expect to have y'all peace much longer, too much longer. I don't know when something that bad will happen, but I'm just saying, I don't even want it. When I be saying this shit, I'll be saying it cause I don't want it to happen. Fuck, but I don't know what the fuck. That's why when I said that post, I said I don't know what the fuck wrong with black people. I wasn't exaggerating. I don't know what the fuck wrong with these people. You know, why they still ignoring this shit. You know, I mean, what the fuck? I really don't. I'm trying to help them. I don't want to see them go to hell. Yeah, I don't want to see all these bitches go to hell. I really don't. You know. So just because I say y'all going to hell, just because I say that all the time, that don't mean I want you to go to hell. Fuck. Don't get it confused. And it's not like I've been saying that shit. The reason why I started saying y'all going to hell, the reason why I started saying that so much, because I know it's at the end and it's serious. Fuck. I wasn't saying that 2 years ago. Fuck. That's because they still had a lot of time left. Ain't that much time left now if I keep saying y'all finna go to hell. That should tell you ain't that much time left to be bullshitting. Fuck. Because I've been asking for my money, I just wouldn't ask for it like this. You know? I was asking nice 2 years ago. I've been asking for my money since I was in Philadelphia. You can go back and look at my Instagram and my website. You can go back to 2020 and you will see I was asking for it then. But I wouldn't ask for it like this. Now I'm really, really asking for my money. But I've been asking for it since I was in Philadelphia. They was ignoring it then, but I was just like, I wouldn't put no pressure on it. I just asked a few times and left it alone. You probably don't even think I was asking for it way back then, but I was. I just, you know, I didn't do it like I'm doing it now. Fuck. Yeah, so I've been asking for my money. I was just asking for it nicely. Now, if it's been 2 years and I still ain't got $1, you think I'm gonna still be asking that same way, nicely? No, I gotta ask differently now. I gotta ask aggressively now. Fuck. Because I've been asked nice in 2020. So you can't even complain about the way I'm asking for the money or telling you to give me the money. You can't complain about that because in 2020 I was asking real nicely and y'all still was ignoring it. 2021 I started asking a little bit more. Remember I had that holdout, that NBA holdout? Now 2022 I'm like demanding my fucking money. I ain't asking no more. I'm demanding that shit. Like, give me my money or you going to hell. That type of shit. Yeah, I've been asking for it for 2 years now, since I was in Philly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so I be saying y'all going to hell. I don't be saying it because I'm wishing that you go to hell. Fuck. I be sitting back thinking like I can't believe these motherfuckers really about to go to hell over this shit. That's how I be thinking like, what the fuck wrong with these people? They really finna go to hell for real? The fuck wrong with these idiots? That be making me think, man, I really ain't nothing like them. Fuck. The fuck wrong with these people? You know what I'm saying? Shit, and I know motherfuckers know. I mean, you would pretty much have to be under a rock to not know about this shit. I mean, seriously though. I mean, you know, after the stuff that I'm seeing, I know you would pretty much have to be under a rock to not know about it. So, I mean, when I see people out and about, I'll be like, damn, I know she know. I mean, because she would pretty much have to be under a rock not to know. You know, so. But like I said, man, it's all good as far as, you know, once I get my money, I wouldn't have it wouldn't be a problem what they doing because I just play along. You know, if I got my money and I done seen I done seen at least some of that stuff. I have to see some of that shit. You know, if I done seen some of that stuff and I got my money, a girl come acting like she don't know about it, I'll be like, cool. I won't even, you know, I won't even bring it. I won't even bring the shit up. Fuck. Fuck. Cause now I know they probably just gonna, you know, be just try to play it up, just try to play along like they don't know about it, and expect you to just play along too. So like, fuck it, I'll just play along. But that's only when you got money. Ain't nobody trying to play along with that shit when you fucking when they stealing all your money. I can't play along with that. I need my fucking money. I could play along with the ass whipping. I can't play along with getting robbed out of millions of dollars. I can't play along with that shit. So once I get my money, then I can play along with the rest of it. Getting all my money stolen to where I'm on the streets and shit, I can't play along with that. Fuck, that problem got to be handled. You know. Yeah, so money is really the only problem. You know. As far as I'm concerned. And like I said, that video in Walmart with them girls in there, that should have showed you that. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm not saying you wouldn't have a problem with some women, but I'm just saying you wouldn't have a problem. Because you don't need all the women. So long as you're getting some women, you wouldn't have a problem. And I just showed you I would be getting some women. It's the money the problem, because without the money, that's where you don't get nobody. You see the difference? I get some women with money. So, you know what I'm saying? It's when you ain't got the money, that's when you don't get nobody. And that's only because of the ass whippings. Because before they start doing them ass whippings, I was getting women all the time. I wasn't never single for no year. I was never single for a whole year before they start doing the ass whippings. You know. So you can't say, well, he just need money to get a woman. I ain't need no woman. I used to get women working at McDonald's. So you can't say that. I got a bunch of women working at McDonald's back in the day. Yeah, so they knew I ain't have a lot of money. I got a bunch of women working at McDonald's. You know? So you can't say that. It was just because of that ass whooping embarrassment shit. You know? Yeah, back in the day, I used to get women working at McDonald's. So you can't say, oh, he just need a lot of money to get women. Shit, no. I used to get women when I was broke, working at McDonald's before all this ass whooping shit started. And that's a fact. That's facts. That's not an opinion. Fuck, Anastasia wasn't the only girl I got working at McDonald's. She was just the last one. I had got a lot of women before her. So y'all might be thinking like, oh, he only got Anastasia. Fuck no. I got a bunch of women before Anastasia working at McDonald's. So you can't say that. You can't say, oh, it's just because of the ass whooping shit. That's the only reason. So now you need money to balance everything out. You know? Fuck. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably get paid regardless. Especially if the Most High still want me to get paid, I still get paid. So it's not just, I'm not saying this just to get money. I'm saying this shit really to get you motherfuckers over the line. No pun intended. Really to get y'all over the line. Fuck. Because it don't seem like y'all over the line to get to heaven. It don't seem like it. Yeah, I'm really trying to get y'all over the line. No pun intended. I'm really trying to get the public over the line. And they might think, oh, he just worried about his money. No, seriously. Cause I know, even if the public don't pay me, if the Most High still want me to get paid, he'll find another way for me to get paid. You know? And then y'all just be going to hell for nothing at that point. Then y'all be sitting there like, well, damn, we going to hell and he still got paid. Then y'all just went to hell for nothing. That's stupid. See what I'm saying? God damn. And then look, this is why I know y'all stupid. Even if you didn't think you was gonna really go to hell, why would you even take that chance? I wouldn't even be taking these kind of chances. Honestly. Not when it could end up this bad. Not when it could end up being that bad. I wouldn't even be taking them kind of chances. Especially when you already seeing these signs. When you already seeing all these people getting killed. 44 people getting killed. And you still taking chances? The public still taking chances after 44 people killed already? Shit. Still taking chances. When they could just do the right thing. When they could just do the right thing, they want to still take chances. Shit, I'm trying to get y'all over the line. Yeah, they hate somebody who's trying to get them to heaven. Like, damn, like, ain't it obvious? You can see I'm like Jesus. You can see we close to the end. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, come on now. It's obvious that this is a very serious situation. You know, it started off as just a butt game, but now this thing got serious for real. You know what I'm saying? Once we got down to that money. Remember, it wasn't nowhere near this serious when it was just about butt. It's when it got to the money, that's when it got this serious. Okay. 34 minutes. This video going pretty fast. I'm gonna stop it at an hour. Anything else I want to say? I still got 20 minutes. Yeah, so I don't be talking to everybody. I know they got about 5% of people or 10, maybe 10% of people that do like me or whatever. But though that 90% is strong, boy. That 90% of hatred, I think it's 95%. Fuck. Like I said, I asked 20 women. I asked about 20 women to help me promote and shit. And that's what I'm paying them. That ain't when it's free. That's what I'm paying them. I asked about 20 women. When I'm paying them now, not when I'm just asking them for help. When I'm paying them, only 2 out of 20. Only 2 out of about 20. I don't know if it's exactly 20. It was about 20, somewhere around there. And only 2 women did it. So you know about 90, at least 90% of people do not like me. So, I remember I used to be posting on Facebook. Most times I would notice after I post something, I would have like my friend count to go down. So I might have like 2,700 friends, 2,800, maybe 2,892 or something. Then I'll post something, and I'll go back at the end of the day and look at my friend list, and now it say 2,890. 2 people that unfriended me just from the one post. That used to happen all the time. Sometimes I used to be getting more people unfriend me. I used to have more people do that than the people that like the post. And you post something, one person put a like, 3 people unfriend you. You see what I'm saying? How you get, I mean, that hatred was crazy. That hatred is crazy. Like, I really got to get them over the line. Get over it. Yeah, y'all got to get over the line to get to heaven. Y'all got to get over it. Fuck. Yeah, and I know it's pretty much everybody been watching them ass whoopers. It's pretty much everybody, you know. That's probably the same thing. You take about 20 people, and I bet you you might maybe 1 or 2 of them haven't seen it, haven't seen that stuff, and everybody else have. It's probably about 99% of some shit. 99 out of 100 people probably saw that shit. All of it, it don't really matter if it's anywhere. If it's close to everybody. I know that much. Finding somebody who haven't saw them ass whippings, finding a woman who haven't watched them ass whippings, it's probably like trying to find a virgin. They got some out there, but mostly everybody not a virgin. See what I'm saying? That's what I would think. For me to be single that long, it's probably like trying to find a girl who don't know about that. It's probably like trying to find a virgin. But like I said, it's all good. It don't even much matter. I just play along with it. Play along with it. And then it ain't. They don't have no. It's easy for them to pay you, for the public to do it, because it's crazy enough. In Houston, I saw the public pay somebody. And there was no pressure on them to do it. Now they got pressure like they might go to hell, and they won't do it. But I seen them do it with no pressure. They didn't even have to do it, and they did it. I seen the public pay somebody in Houston. Yeah, it was. I think he was Mexican. I think he was Mexican. Yeah, he was Mexican. It was this Mexican dude. He had a mechanic shop, and somebody robbed him at the mechanic shop, and I think they tried to steal one of the cars or something, and they hit him with the car or some shit, and hurt his leg or something. I don't know what happened, but anyway, they tried to rob him, and I guess he tried to stand in front of one of the car and it got hit or something. So he in the hospital or whatever, and people, I guess people that be going to the mechanic shop or whatever heard about it, and then maybe it started spreading around. I don't know. It might have been on the news, whatever. I don't know how how people got to know about it, but man, that same week, the public, I don't know how they paid him or whatever, but they paid him like $50,000. Like everybody putting money into this. Everybody was giving them money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly how they was doing it. I don't remember that part. But I think somebody opened up one of them fund me accounts or some shit. I think that's what they had did. When people when people be making them little fund me accounts or some shit. I think they might have did that. I'm not sure. But anyway, this nigga had $50,000 in like a few days from the public, strangers. There were probably a few people that knew him, but most of them were strangers. 50,000, and that's just from the people in that area of Houston. It probably wasn't even the whole Houston. It probably was just one side of Houston done that. Well, not even a whole city. Half of Houston is pretty much a whole city. Houston big as fuck. Houston too damn big. So half of Houston is probably one city. It's probably the same size as a normal city. So we'll just say one city. Yeah, because Houston was big as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. Nigga used to have them bus rides long as fuck. Nigga used to be on the bus about 2 fucking hours in Houston. That's how big Houston is. Be on the bus for over 2 hours. I ain't gonna say over 2 hours, but yeah, it used to take me over 2 hours to get somewhere. Like, you get off one bus, get on the next one. Cause I remember I used to go to, when I was in Houston, I used to go to that gym, that LA Fitness, but when I started working at UPS, man, it used to take me damn near fucking 2 hours and something just to get to UPS on the bus. That shit used to be, no, 3 hours really, almost 3. Yeah, Houston was big. Houston big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was hard as fuck. I don't really want to talk about UPS. I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't want to get into that shit. I don't want to get into that. I wasn't even there that long. I was at FedEx a long time. I wasn't at UPS. I was only at UPS about maybe a month, 2 months. I don't know. That shit was hard as fuck. I was homeless on the streets, living on the streets. And then I used to have to catch that shit was hard as fuck. I used to have to catch the bus at like 9 something. And then I would get to UPS at about 12 o'clock at night. But they didn't even start working until about 3 o'clock. So I catch the bus at like 9 p.m. from like the LA Fitness area. Then by the time I get to UPS, it's like 12 o'clock. It took me that damn long to get there. Almost 3 hours, about 3 hours. Then when I get there, I got to wait till 3 o'clock in the morning to start working. Because they didn't even start working until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I used to have to just walk around from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock just to start working. Then carrying 2 big-ass book sacks. You know what I'm saying? And mosquitoes out there and shit. That shit was hard as fuck. You know? Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck. I was glad as fuck when I got that apartment. I was just like, I was wore out. I was like, I'm done. I'm done with UPS. Fuck. Once I got that apartment, I was like, I'm done. Cause at first I was thinking about I was gonna just keep working up. But once I saw how far it was away from the apartment, you know, it was so far away from the apartment, you know. So I said, fuck it. I'm not gonna be doing that shit. And they probably was gonna fire me soon anyway. I can't imagine still being at UPS right now. It just seems like this got worse. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'll be asking them workers, boy. I'll be like, man, when is they gonna pay me, man? I'll be asking the workers, bro. Like, I know somebody in here know about this shit, man. When is y'all gonna pay me? I'll be asking the workers. Yeah, that'll be awkward. That'll be pretty awkward if I was still at UPS, telling them they gonna go to hell. They really be trying to fire me. Yeah, money is definitely the problem. It's like, shouldn't be no question at this point. We know what was the problem. Now that butt whipping stuff, that was real embarrassing, but it wasn't the problem. You know, it was just very, you know, it sound embarrassing, but it wasn't the problem. Money the problem. Got about 15 more minutes. Another goddamn train. I'm trying to let this train go by. Yeah, so I still be trying to figure that out. How in the fuck are you this hated over a butt whooping? Yeah, cause you know what I'm saying. Cause it's not like I'm normally a hated person. You know, it's not like I'm normally a nigga who be having a lot of enemies. Normally a nigga that people hate. Yeah. I'm not normally a person people hate. You know. And like before the ass whooping shit, well even with the ass whooping, even with the ass whooping, even at FedEx, people didn't hate me at FedEx. The workers ain't hate me at that job. and that was after the ass whooping. So even after the ass whooping, I don't be hated like this from from people that's around me. Yeah, they ain't hate me at FedEx. You know what I'm saying? They didn't hate me at fucking BRCC. At least not in the classrooms. At least not in the classes that I was in. Classes that I was in. You know. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's more. You can see more at a job than at school. Cause at school, they don't really have to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all doing a group project or something. And we do, and like I said, you do a lot of group projects in college. So I never seen that in college. Now I did see this one teacher that couldn't stand me, but he was a fucking atheist. So that explains that. He told the whole class he was an atheist. That nigga couldn't stand me. He really couldn't stand me. So for you really to hate me, for you really to hate me in person with being around me, you would have to pretty much be an atheist. Cause that's the only teacher that didn't like me. What's the fucking the one that said he was an atheist? So go figure. Ain't that's pretty obvious, right? You see how obvious this shit is? The only damn teacher at BRCC who didn't like me was telling the whole class he was an atheist. That explains that, right? Fuck. All the other teachers like me. So everybody in my group projects, they liked me. At least they was pretending they liked me. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they hated me, but they was at least pretending that they liked me. Fuck. Same thing at FedEx. They had one manager who got on my fucking nerves because he kept yelling at me. But all the workers, they liked me. At least they was pretending like they did. Fuck. They might have been talking behind my back or something. I don't fucking know. But at least they pretended like they liked me. So they fooled me. So I don't know how that became this hated motherfucker. I'm never hated in real life. Fuck. I know this real life too, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I know this real life too, but you get what I'm saying. I'm hated by motherfuckers who don't even know me. Like T.I. saying that song. Remember T.I. saying that song, You Don't Know Me? He was like, you be hating and I see why, because you don't know me. Remember that song back in the day? I think that was T.I.'s first big hit. No, that was his second big hit. I think 24s was his first hit. You Don't Know Me was his second hit. Yeah. Yeah, you be hating and I see why, because you don't know me. You know, and then I think, oh my goodness. Let me let this plane go by. Yeah, I think those butt whoopings subconsciously, they make people lose respect for me. And I ain't even seen them, just from hearing about it. I think subconsciously, it make people lose respect for me. You know, and if the respect gets low enough, it'll just be the same as hate. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You know, if the respect gets low enough, it's gonna be the same as hate. You couldn't tell the difference. It'll be just like hate. If the respect gets high enough, it'll be just like love. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So it's really a respect issue, you know. But it, you know, like I said, that respect gets low enough, it's gonna be the same as hate, you know. Fuck. Especially once I say something that they don't like. If the respect already that low, then you say one thing they don't like and now it's hate. See what I'm saying? And just think, most of the time I didn't even know nothing about it. Probably the first 7 to 8 years, I didn't even know nothing about it. They hate a nigga who don't even, how they hate somebody, he don't even know nothing about it. He don't even know what's going on. How y'all hate a nigga when he don't even know what's going on? That's weird. Because it was already bad when I first got on Facebook, like 2015, first started getting on Facebook. Because I had got off the internet for a couple of years. Like the first couple of years that they was doing that ass whooping stuff, I wasn't saying nothing. I wasn't posting nothing. I wasn't even on Facebook or Instagram. I wouldn't even own none of that shit. The first couple of years they did the ass whoopings, the first couple of years I wasn't even on the internet at all. Now just imagine how different, now that you see how much of a big deal money is, imagine how different things would have went. And you had somebody real enough to tell you something in the beginning. Like back in 2011, 2012, when you was like 26, 27. When you was like 26 or 27 years old. Imagine somebody would have told you back then when it first happened. Man, this shit would have went so much different. Like I said when I was in Alabama, on one of them videos in Alabama, like, and this is just my opinion. I don't know this for sure, but this is just my opinion. I'll be thinking God got certain different. God got this thing like a GPS. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta go one certain way. You know, he gonna get you to a destination, but the way he gets you there could be 5 or 10 different ways. You know. That's kind of, and it could be like that in the Bible too. Like, somebody could read the Bible and see, that's why you can't, like, you know, that's why you can't take everything for sure in the Bible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff when you, especially when you, like when they trying to say that you not like Jesus or whatever, you know, and they thinking things, because I know people who read the Bible, they don't expect things to play out like this. See what I'm saying? They was expecting Jesus to come dropping out the sky or whatever. You know, some people expecting like a rapture or something like that. They didn't expect you to come. They didn't expect another person to come that was going to be just like Jesus. They didn't see that in the Bible. See what I'm saying? They probably ain't see that in the Bible, but you see it's in movies and stuff, so somebody knew about it. They got it all in the Terminator movie. They got a movie called 1984, you know. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of, I'm not going to get all into the movies and stuff, but, you know, of course they got the Golden Child and stuff. So things ain't got to be exactly how people thought it was going to be. That don't mean, you know, you ain't who you say you is or something. That don't mean something wrong with you or something. Because it ain't going exactly how they thought it was going to go from reading the Bible. You know, maybe people didn't do exactly what they were supposed to do. Because we do got free will. So maybe if people ain't doing what they supposed to do, then God gonna change the, God gonna change the plans, take things in a different direction. It'll be the same destination, but it might not play out the same way that some people thought it was gonna play out. If it's like a GPS. See what I'm saying? So when you say, well, why this, maybe if people would have showed me everything in the beginning or told me about this in the beginning, maybe it would have played out different. It would have played out differently. Who knows how things would have went then? You can't look at me when when nobody told me nothing. And still ain't saying nothing. We at the end. We really is at the end when they still ain't saying nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? And then if they is saying something, okay, talking behind somebody back. When has that ever been a good thing? Anybody with a conscience know doing that much behind somebody's back ain't a good thing. Anybody with a conscience know that. So some of y'all just don't have a conscience if you think doing this much stuff behind somebody's back is a good thing. If you think you like righteous or something, doing this much shit behind somebody's back. Come on now. You must ain't got a conscience. Yeah, and then stealing. On top of that, and a bunch of stealing. Just stealing all his stuff. And doing all this stuff behind his back. Like, how can anybody with a conscience think they doing something right? I mean, come on, man. Niggas so wrong, they gotta know they wrong. You can't be this wrong and not know it. Fuck. So I'm supposed to cut this video off right now, but I guess I'm gonna let it go an extra 10 minutes. Maybe I'll let this go an extra 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, so, as far as them people who be reading the Bible and thinking things supposed to go a certain way, well, not if it's like a GPS. It might have the same destination. It probably gonna have the same destination or whatever. But things can go differently, Because, if you look at how things is now, you think it really had to be this bad? You think it had to go like this? I don't believe so. You really think it was supposed to be like this at this point? You don't think it could have went no other way? You see what I'm saying? You see why I say it's probably like a GPS? You can't tell me that it had to be that, that it was planned to be this bad. I don't know about that. This is pretty bad. It's getting to the point to where you can tell that it didn't have to be this bad. Like I said, it still could have a good ending, but damn, it's already close to the end when it's this bad. Fuck. I don't know, shit. Yeah, cause I get on, some church videos and I still see people commenting, we waiting on our king. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on our king to come back. I still be seeing people saying stuff like that. I'm talking about recent videos like this week. I just look at it. I don't even say nothing. I just be in the comment box. I just be in the comment section, seeing what everybody else said. I don't never say nothing. I don't type nothing. I just be sitting there reading other people's comments. I don't never comment. When I be in them little comments, you know how they had the little YouTube videos. People be where you could comment. I don't never comment, but I be seeing what other people be saying. They like, yeah, we still waiting on our king come back. I was like, huh, bro? Shit. We still waiting on Christ to return, stuff like that. I was like, damn, they really ignoring you, huh, John? They really ignoring you. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, let people do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And you know they did hate him when he was here the first time. Yeah, when Jesus was here the first time, nobody liked him. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, but you know, he was for the most part, I think they say he was hated for the most part. He got, you know, now I don't think he got as much hate as you getting. You know what I'm saying? But he, you know, he was hated. They ain't really like him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wonder, do the public ever do they ever use that little rule, you know, treat other people how you would want to be treated? The public, nobody uses that rule, right? Nobody goes by that shit, I see. Treat other people how you would want to be treated? Yeah, nobody does that. I don't think you'll want people ignoring you like that and stealing all your money and doing everything behind your back and then comparing you naked and then you can't even see nothing. Man, come on now. Who would want all that stuff done to them? But I'm supposed to be the bad guy when they doing all this stuff to me? Y'all really, man, come on, man. This is not even close. And why they doing all this stuff to me? I'm trying to get them to heaven. I'm trying to get them over the line. I'm trying to get them to heaven. Why they doing all that stuff to me that I just said? I ain't gonna lie, man. I just, another reason why I wish they'd just go ahead and pay a nigga is because I'm ready to get this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? This shit needs to just get over with. 44 people that already died. Like, I wish the public would just get this over with. Fuck. Honestly, I'm ready to see what's gonna happen after that, next. I'm tired of this little waiting game and, you know, God kill a bunch of people and the public still ignoring and stuff. Like, get this shit over. Why don't y'all just pay me and get this shit over with? It's only gonna get worse. And then every time something happens, where we have a big incident where a bunch of people get killed and they got a sign where you know it's because you didn't pay me, every time that happens, honestly, y'all chances of going to hell increases. You know, I don't know if you're going to hell right now. I don't know. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully you still got time. But obviously every time something happens, y'all chances of messing up, y'all chances of going to hell gets higher, gets worse. Obviously, he ain't killing all them people for nothing. And come on, man, that's both of those was obvious, so we don't even have to talk about that. So, but yeah, man, I wish they just get this shit over with. Yeah. But I guess it's easier for them, for the public to just wait, to just wait this out, because they're not on the streets homeless and shit with no money. They go to their jobs and stuff. They got their little lives and stuff, so they can kind of just ignore this, unless something happens where, like the corona, where they can't go to work and stuff. So maybe once I get it, I guess I just gonna have to start back hustling. At least try to get in the hotel and the rental car, so that way I'll be able to wait like the public wait. It's easy for the public to wait, but you waiting on the fucking streets with no money. It's way harder for you to wait. So I gotta at least get to the hotel in a rental car, and then we could all wait. We could all wait in peace. We could all wait in comfort. I don't know why they want to wait. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling like I'm talking to a brick wall at this point. I do. But, who cares? It is what it is. The video's gonna still be there. So, if it's, you could be talking to a brick wall all you want. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It do feel like a brick wall, dog. When you make this many videos and you'll see one person, not even one person, shit. Nigga talking to a brick wall. They got the public. I don't know what. That's why when I said I don't know what the fuck wrong with black people, I wasn't playing. I was dead serious. I was so serious. When I said on that post, I think a couple days, when I was warning the Mexicans. And now that I think about it, I warned the Mexicans 2 days before. I warned the Mexicans, I think it was on a Sunday. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck wrong with black people. I was so serious when I said that. I don't know what the fuck wrong with these niggas to be ignoring all this. But then when I told the Mexicans, when I tried to warn the Mexicans or whatever, that was on a Sunday, right? And then I think, Tuesday? Just 2 days later, that elementary school happened where it's all these Mexicans getting killed. All these Mexican students. So it's like I warned them like right before that, and this shit happened right after. Even the timing is obvious. Even the timing is obvious with this stuff. Yeah, like I warned them like Sunday, and that shit happened Tuesday. The timing is obvious. They had a few days to make to consider, and then bam, that was it. The Most High was not playing. Yeah, so no matter what people think, I really don't want to see all these women go to hell. I really don't want to see that shit. So yeah, I really don't want that to happen. But hey, I don't know. That's how it ain't looking good. Yeah, it's about time to cut this video off. Got about maybe 5 more minutes. Speaking of women, do I have anything to say about these women? I got like 5 more minutes. But I got anything to say about these women? I should like, I haven't even updated the rankings in so long. Because they had a couple people who I was supposed to put in the rankings. Like, I was supposed to put Tasha back in the rankings. Then they got this new girl named Brandy. She was supposed to be in the rankings too. I think that's about it. I think that's the only people that's still supposed to get in the rankings. You know, I think I just had one new girl. I think Brandy was the only new person, and then Tasha was supposed to come back in the rankings. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy with Janae. This would be a good time. I mean, not Janae, Jada. I mean, Janae pretty as fuck too. I'll be happy with Janae too, but you know, I went ahead and went with Jada. But yeah, so with Jada, this would be a good time, man, for me to get that money and talk to her, cause if she be the queen, she about to graduate high school. It'll be like she graduated from high school and then become the queen right after you graduate. That'll be crazy time, man. Cause I know the seniors from the graduate, right? The seniors is about to graduate high school. That's from what I think. They probably got a few weeks left, or maybe a few days. I don't know. So if you got the money soon, you know, like this month, this month almost over. So say you got the money this month or next month, it'll be like she graduated from high school and then just become the queen, the real queen, you know. Or the same thing with Janae, because I think Janae probably, I don't know how old she is. She might not be graduating. She might be 16. I don't know. So, I wonder if Tasha graduating this year. I don't be knowing nothing, no information on these people. The only person I know about is Jada. She put information on there. Tasha, I don't know her fucking Instagram. You know, I found Chelsea. I had to go find Chelsea after I found out that shit. After I heard that shit about her, I had to go find her. But I can't find Tasha. I'm not trying to find Tasha. But I don't think it's that serious, bro. Philadelphia is a big ass city. Like, finding somebody in Baton Rouge is easier than finding somebody in Philly. Philly is too big. I probably wouldn't be able to find her anyway. But I did go find Chelsea on Facebook, you know. But I knew a little bit about her. I knew where she worked at. I don't really know how I found her, but yeah, I knew where she worked at. I think that's kind of how I found her. I don't really know shit about Tasha. I don't know I don't know nothing about her. I mean, I stayed across the street from her for a whole year, but I don't know nothing about her. You know, I never really seen her going to school, to tell you the truth. I just thought about that. I never saw Tasha going to school. I never saw her with a book set, like where it looked like she was coming from school or going to school. Maybe she was going. Maybe I just wasn't looking. Maybe I just didn't see. Cause I know part of the time when I first got there, the corona like closed the schools anyway. So that's probably why I didn't see her never going to school. Cause as soon as I got there, the corona closed the schools, I think. But I never remember seeing Tasha where it looked like she was going to school or coming from school or some shit. I never saw her with like a book set or nothing like that. So I don't know. Yeah, y'all know I got to spend a little time talking about the women. A little time. Yeah, cause this video, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. Cause if I don't, this bitch gonna end up being 2 hours. And I don't want the video to be that long. Fuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. And yeah, I'll be still making them. You know. I'll be like, why am I even still making them? But then I'll be like, fuck it. You know, it can't hurt. I don't think it can hurt just making a few more. Fuck. Sometimes I have a reason to make another one, and then sometimes I think of some shit that I want to just say. But yeah. So I'll probably end up making a few more. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and cut this one off.